Okay. So in continuation with the previous class, we just seen about the advantages and disadvantages of the gear drive.
So as we see,
And at the same time, we need to know what are the classifications of the toothed wheels that we have in practical usage.
and
So according
the
to
type
the
of gears
question,
which we are using.
the gears teeth portion, it can
So
be
here,
the
we just
application
need to
has
take
been varied. The first one,
gear
it is a
meshing,
parallel.
and there is a
Here
involute.
we just see there is a external
Generally,
contact
involute, you
and
don't
there is a
think
internal
involute,
contact,
involute
and
means it
this
is
third
some
diagram
kind of
represents
different
it
kind
is
of
the
gear,
helical
not like
gear
that.
setup.
That involute,
And if the tooth has been arranged like a V kind of shape, it represents it is the herringbone gear.
So this
Okay, so these are the basic kind of
which has
toothed
been
wheels that we are
running,
using.
which has been keep on
And
varying
according to
with
the
respect to
axis,
teeth
if
meshing.
it is classified, the
And as well as
first one with
their
respect to the axis,
point of
it is
contact
called
also has been
spiral
made.
bevel
So with this, I
gears.
just want to show
And
you
here
this
the axis
example,
of this
which
driver is in
right for
perpendicular
you now.
direction, but we are having
Okay,
two
let me-
driven gears,
let
but
me
both
play
are
the
in
video
same
about
axis.
that
That is what you call that straight bevel
Okay, just
gears.
a minute.
Okay, that is what you call that straight bevel gears. And here this is the spiral bevel gears.
So generally,
According
this,
to the
involute
axis,
tooth,
if
just
the
to
axis
take a
is
case.
non-intersecting
About this
and if the axis is non-parallel, okay?
Just a minute.
Grammarly will ensure you feel confident nailing your final
If there
thesis
is a
by
both
supporting your writing
case,
journey from start
we
to
need
finish.
to make it as an one is called crossed helical
This video is
gear
about gears.
and second one
Now,
is called
you've seen them before.
warm
They're
and
practically the
warm
symbol of
gear.
engineering.
So there is a
Is
possibility
this what they
of the
really look
questions
like?
which may
Will you
ask
expect these
whether
sharp
it is a
edges to run without
non-intersecting
grinding?
and non-parallel.
Well, this is the
If
shape
there is
of
a
a real gear.
non-intersecting
How
and
can you tell?
non-parallel,
Well,
we
first,
need to
at least
use
the
one
edges
is
are
called
curved.
crossed
But the
helical
best way to
gears
check is to see
and
it in
another one
action.
is
It
called
runs
warm
smoothly
and
without
warm.
interference.
According to the classification of toothed wheels or otherwise according to peripheral velocity of the gears, the gears speed or velocity which has been mentioned like one is called low velocity, second one is called medium velocity, third one is called high velocity. Low velocity having a velocity which is less than 3 meters per second. Medium velocity having a velocity which is 3 to 15 meters per second. Wherever if you take a high velocity, it can maintain more than 15 meters per second. So based upon the peripheral velocity of the gears, that gear has been used for nominal applications. Okay. So according to this same classification, in general we used to say the gears can be divided into three types. One is called external gears, second one is called internal gears, third one is called rack. So rack and pinion. Pinion means there is a straight bar, okay, that is called as an rack or pinion. The rack means it is in straight bar, wherever the pinion represents it is a small gear with having a motion as a rotation. Okay, and there is an external gearing and there is an internal gearing which we are used as a classification. So that is according to the type of the gearing and with respect to the shape of the gear, we just classify into these three different categories. So generally, if you're going to speak about the gears, we need to know what are the terminologies which has been used in the gear. So in this diagram, first of all, I just want to mention what are the parts which we use to name for their gear provisions or the gear structures. Okay. So here this is the
what do you call that
thickness. Generally, if you're going to measure the size of the tooth,
Okay,
it can
so
be represented as a tooth thickness.
only for the
Wherever
kind of
this is what you call the
structures which
tooth
has
thickness.
varied with
The
respect to the
axis which has been
Okay. So
with
that is
respect
what
to this
here
axis,
it has
we
been
just need to
explained in this
represent the
way.
dimension. That
Okay.
axis line is name it as a pitch
So
circle.
this
and
which has
here
been keep on
on
varying with
one
respect
side
to
of
this
the
tooth,
tooth
and,
it is called it as a face, and
there
the
is
bottom side of the
there is a
tooth it
clear
is called the
meshing which
flat.
has been shown
We
with,
use the
with
word
respect to the
frequently. One
Involute.
is called face, and
You can
another one is
calculate
called
with
flat.
the help of
Okay,
this gear
and we
meshing,
will continue on
and as
remaining
well
on
as
the next
the
session.
tooth which has been measured in
Okay.
terms of
So
Involute.
in continuation
So
with
that
the
is what
previous
here
class,
it
we
is
just
shown
seen
like
about
this
the
way.
advantages